Hey there, happy people. Welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Hattie D. Jamal.
And I'm Alex Livingston in for Curtis. Well, whether you want to decorate pumpkins with the kiddos or get into some spooky paranormal activity, the Jacksonville Libraries, they have you covered.
That's right. That's why we have Gabby Laschiavo here with the Jax Library, along with Misty Darnell, the owner of PFC Paranormal Activity. Our investigations, that you're investigating the paranormal activity.
Exactly.
Now, this is great because you guys have a lot of fun events coming up. Can you tell us about that?
We do. We have so many spectacular events coming up
I
at
love
the
it.
library. We have the Brentwood Branch Trunk or Treat that the Friends of the Brentwood Branch put on every year. That'll be on the 26th. We also have a teen Halloween party at Maine on the 30th, where bestselling author Neil Schusterman will actually be there. He's going to do a creative horror writing workshop for the teens, so that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
We have a preschool Halloween party at the Beaches Branch. Will be totally adorable. So many events, activities, arts and crafts, things like that coming up. One of the programs we have is also the Paranormal Investigations program with Misty and her team. So that'll be really, really cool.
Misty, tell us a little bit more about that, because I have 3 younger brothers, and I know back in the day they would have loved to have something like this. So what all does it entail?
Actually, this will be our 3rd year working with the Duval County Library. So it's very exciting that they're having us back this year. We go over the evidence that we've captured locally here in Jacksonville and around the surrounding areas as well. So we go over our EVP, or electronic voice phenomena evidence.
Ooh, okay.
Very spooky.
Yeah.
And then we also have video and photo evidence as well.
So it's real.
Yes, it's real.
Oh my gosh, okay.
I've been doing this for 17 years, and I can state without a doubt that it is very real.
Oh, wow. I have the chills, you guys.
Yeah.
Goosebumps. Okay.
And it's so funny because I can't even say the word paranormal without activity.
Right.
So it's just like, you know that it's always something, like I just
Package
kind of, there's gives you that little chill.
It does give you some goosebumps sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now there's a podcast called Completely Booked,
Yes.
right? What is that about?
So my colleague Amanda and I host the Jacksonville Public Library's podcast called Completely Booked. We have new episodes every Monday, and we just interview interesting people in Jacksonville doing awesome things. So on the 19th, we are actually going to do a podcast with Misty's team at the Willow Branch Library. The Willow Branch Library is the oldest existing library in Jacksonville. It opened in 1930. So
Creepy.
yeah.
I know, that's a breeding ground for some paranormal
Yes.
activity.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we will spend a Saturday night with Misty's team in the library investigating the paranormal and then recording a podcast. So that one will be live on the 21st.
Nice.
So we're really excited for
That's
that.
exciting. Now, one thing that I love about the libraries is you guys really involve kids of all ages and their families. So it's not, just games for little kids. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? So what has been some of the feedback, especially with the paranormal stuff that you guys do the last 3 years?
Well, the last 3 years, I mean, we've gotten pretty good crowds coming into our presentations. It is kid friendly. It's not, bad in any way.
Yeah.
It's very kid friendly.
Yeah.
And we go over not only just our evidence, but also the equipment that we use and how we investigate as well.
Very cool.
So a lot of people that do come to our presentations actually watch the shows. But they see the difference in how the shows are taped versus how it actually is conducted. So it's a very big difference.
Yeah.
So it's very knowledgeable to the public. We want to open their eyes on what paranormal investigation really is. So that is our main goal.
So there's obviously a lot of fun events, but at the end of the day, it is still a library.
Yes.
And you've brought a few books with you here. Tell us a little bit about the books that you brought with you.
So these are all kind of the history of paranormal activity books and some ghost hunting. We have some local in Florida ghost hunting books at the library. We have tons about St. Augustine. Very haunted city.
Yes, that's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, so lots of Florida ghost hunting history books. We have other book lists online as well on our blog about like the best horror books that came out in 2019 that you can read for all of you horror book fans. Canopy as well, we just downloaded that. It's an online streaming service, kind of like Netflix.
Yeah.
But they have tons and tons of horror films on there, thrillers, anything at all really. If you're into spooky stuff this season, we have plenty of content for you to
Very
get
cool.
into.
Well,
And
there
for
you go.
someone to find, all the events, they just head to your website?
Yes,
Okay.
jackspubliclibrary.org. We have a blog set up that says Spooktacular October at the library.
Perfect.
We try to streamline all of those events to make it easy for our customers, so definitely check that out.
All right. Well, thank you guys
Gabby,
so much for
Misty,
joining us.
yes. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
And you guys can check this segment again on our website, firstcoastliving.net.